Education matters, the Kenya government says future promotions in the public education sector will be based on performance and not the number of years served. The Education Cabinet Secretary has directed the county directors of education in all the 47 counties to deal firmly with teacher absenteeism in public schools, which he says has become chronic and is robbing children of their right to quality education. And as Patrick Amimo reports, Matiang'i says the government is committed to actualizing the aspirations of the Constitution of Kenya to give every child a right to free and compulsory basic education.
A soothing melody ahead of release of the 2015 Kenya Certificate of Primary Education Examination results, KCPE. Education Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i observed that the mean score performance among private school candidates improved by 1 point compared to last year's results. However, Matiang'i expressed concern that the mean score performance among public school candidates dropped by 7 points compared to last year. The Cabinet Secretary says though the decrease in mean score could be attributed to the lack of teaching and learning during the 5-week teacher strike prior to the sitting of exams, teacher absenteeism is a major culprit.
Our case of teacher absenteeism in Kenya is coming to chronic proportions. In some counties, teacher absenteeism is close to about 70% in some counties. So are we surprised that we are seeing a decline in the mean score?
Falling short of issuing a sacking threat, Matiang'i lashed out at county directors of education who have been sleeping on the job as quality of education in public schools goes to the dogs.
It is performance, not presence. You cannot tell me that because you have been in a particular position for X number of years, therefore you should move to job group Z. It can't work that way.
He says he'll supervise performance of county directors of education who must ensure no teacher absconds duty.
As we go forward, our colleagues who are here with me in the tent, Mutisia and company from the quality assurance team, we now must go to a county level management of the services that we are rendering. We must hold people to account. These results must mean something to us. It cannot be the ritual of coming here and releasing results. Test and measurement do not measure the candidates alone. They also measure us and how we do our work.
Analysis of candidature trends shows that there are still some counties where the gender disparity in favor of boys is very high. Turkana and Samburu counties were singled out for presenting a worrying trend of runaway disparities. County directors of education have been directed to put in place strategies that will ensure all girls of school-going age in these counties are enrolled in school.
Counties like Turkana, Garissa, Mandera, a lot of work has got to be done in Samburu to ensure that the achievements we have raised at the national level of gender parity is also reflected in these counties.
Matiang'i says the government will continue to promote free and compulsory basic education and ensure education for all in line with the Constitution of Kenya and Vision 2030. The Ministry of Education, through the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, will from next month conduct a needs assessment survey to identify gaps in the current curriculum to make it competence-based. The curriculum changes will address key issues such as ethical values, equity, diversity, equality of opportunity, and excellence for all learners.
We have increased capitation for schools, which means we actually want to make education truly free and ensure that Kenyans who are old enough and eligible to go to school have the opportunity to do so and to study without being hindered by challenges of raising fees.
The Cabinet Secretary for Education says that the government is determined to ensure that there is free education to Kenyan children in all schools. Also, the government will put in place policies to ensure that the education offered is of high quality and meets international standards. Patrick Amimo, KTN News, Nairobi.